Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Richmond. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Here on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Richmond. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Richmond.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Wants to keep it in the air. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Ninth play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Richmond. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. They're going to run just about their entire opening script on the first drive of the game. 12th play coming up on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Fires on the move. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. The #1 rule for any offense, gentlemen, protect your quarterback. When you do, good things happen.
And the #1 rule for a defense is to affect the quarterback, or bad things happen to you. Didn't affect the quarterback. Too much time, too clean. You're supposed to frazzle them. You're supposed to find a way to make them feel uncomfortable so they don't have time, so they rush their thought process. That wasn't it.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all...
Turning it off! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
To the ground. He's got it again. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. With the catch, it's Ross. Good execution, they move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
That's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Quick handoff. And you got to get Hatch around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Richmond. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4. Putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Using the quick game. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. They just keep firing. This time he's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
If I'm a play caller right here, I'm a little bit frustrated. And I say that because I can't take a sack here. A sack might take 3 off the board for me. I gotta understand the situation. I gotta get the ball out, try to make a play, but most importantly, don't make a negative play.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Now the pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Gonna swing it on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. To the air on second down. Pulls it in, it's Moore. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ross. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Richmond. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. After the miss on third down, the punt team is on the field. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Here comes the offense back onto the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Morris. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it to the back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Taking it the other way. Touchdown.
How oftentimes can you say that there is a safety who's the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he made the extra point without problem. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Baxter. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Galloway. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They bring the punter onto the field now. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. It's complete to the left. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. 2nd down coming up. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Makes the grab. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Wait a second, there's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
Yeah, listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. He leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Let's see what they do on third down. Oh, it's a reverse. Fighting off the defender. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards.
On to kick it away.
The kick is on its way. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Tries to do it himself on the draw.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock it down for a big loss. Punt is on its way. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his back in the middle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second and short now after that completion. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. On the ground, it's Morris. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ross. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll give it to the back. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They feed him again. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's James. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught behind the line. It's Morris. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Richmond. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Snags it over the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside inside the left upright. And we are all tied up here in the fourth. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Going to the running game. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The give to the left side. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Takes a big stride inside the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. The run from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Snags it with the sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Using his feet. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ross. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. Third down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. He'll keep it on the sneak.
You know, when your QB sneaking as a quarterback, you got to make a decision. You're going right or you're going left, and that's all predetermined based on how the defensive line lines up. That's decision there by the quarterback.
Now on first down from the 28. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
From the 33, it's first and 10. Leaves it with the running back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Guys, this is the kind of finish we hope for. Tie game. Offense with a chance to grab the lead in the waning moments. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal coming up. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They keep pushing forward, down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. The give. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely perfect. And after taking the lead, guys, we still have a big finish coming.
Big time kick late in the fourth quarter to take the lead. Now, not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill, knowing exactly what you're doing to get one more stop.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Grabs it in the middle.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Richmond. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Ross. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. To the air on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Richmond. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on third down would make it easier. They'll try to get it through the air. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's fourth down. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Final minute of play. We are deadlocked. Guys, what a finish we're experiencing. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line, trying to move them on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Downfield. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Here comes first and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. Fires into the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Trying to start the drive with a pass. A strike downfield. Looks it into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown.
You got to be impressed with the level of execution here in the second drive of OT. 1 play, score a touchdown, and now it's decision time, David. You kick the extra point and keep this thing going, or do you go for 2 and try to win?
Yeah, and you're right. The response was amazing. I mean, you give up a touchdown, you have a tendency to get down on yourself. No. First play, great execution. Now, do I go for the win? Do I play this safe, or do I go try to take this moment right now and get the W?
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. 1 extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. Motion from the back. Gonna run it. It's Morris. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They'll run it from the gun. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Big spot here, opening possession of overtime, and they're left with a 3rd and 9. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. Timeout called by the defense
down, but it was important to make that field goal. Now, listen, your defense is on the field. It's a disadvantage to play defense second, but you know you've got to get a stop and keep them out of the end zone if you want to get the W.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. He got it in. Ball game. What a clutch play as they win it in double overtime. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.